What can I do you for? Sure thing.
For attacking one of their ports.
Well,
Merla, how is every ship hunter taken? Queen Mother. Down before they go to war. I only deal with serious clients. Now, shoo. Done. You are dismissed. Madiko, but it is impossible to find skilled work when every competent freelancer wastes their shore leave in the wild mare. When blood travels south of their brains, the value of a good bounty is forgotten. You, a nameless face of the streets? I do not make a habit of shepherding new talent, but there is a seed of potential. We will cut your teeth on Biakara, a Huana sailor and would-be patriot who plagues company ships. Gelate! Biakara sails a voyager's scale of Tangaloa off of Hasongo's northeastern coast. Questions? Ask your questions, Aimiko. Well, the Queen's Birth ship hunters are not exactly pounding at my door for work. Enjoy the lack of competition while it lasts. But you have your quarry already. Once the target is sunk, but too much eagerness can be a but I blame Luminous Adra. Our privateers are busy escorting shipments out of the Deadfire. Everyone is rich, no one is hungry. Where are the Casitas willing to sink their enemies for a bag of pies, huh? Drunk on success.
come on business with the Valiant Trading Company, it will have to wait until morning. We're closed. There's no need for you to be here after hours. Move along. If it has anything to do with paperwork or wax seals, which covers most of what's in the building, I'm confident it can wait until morning. If you're interested in making a donation, I'd accept it with thanks, but the doors stay closed. If it involves a spirited discussion of letting you into headquarters, you're wasting your time. But
this is. Not a problem.
yeah,
Yeah? What's in here? That'll do it. Already on.
Oh, hello. Welcome to my shop. It's such a pleasure to see a new face. How might I assist you? Oh, I am a cartographer. I make maps. I'm not half bad at it either. And may the gods forgive my immodesty for saying so. If you need a map of any settled region of the Deadfire, I am your man. And my commission rates are quite generous. It used to be I would take to the sea and do a bit of charting myself, but I haven't the time. Too many maps need making. A shame, too. There's a whole swath of the Deadfire I've yet to see. I'm quite keen to write a book, in fact. Oh, but I won't trouble you about that. Excuse my nattering on, won't you? Sometimes. Married to the work, you know? I just get so engrossed in my maps. And next I know, it's morning. Sharing a bed with a few maps is a good sight better than sharing with Caleb, I'll tell you that. He always hogs the blankets. You think so? He is a magnificent beast, isn't he? He's been a bit low lately. Between you and me, I think he's heartsick for the sea. I'm putting together an explorer's account of the Deadfire. Or at least the part of it Queen Onekaza's tribe has laid claim to. My book will be the first of its kind. The Explorers Club will go mad for it. Or, well, that was the idea. It's a fiercely dangerous enterprise, in point of fact, and nobody will agree to chart the islands for me. You'd think ship captains would be a bold-hearted bunch. I offered fair recompense. I'm not exactly the most powerful fighter, or I do it all myself. Still, wouldn't it be wonderful? An explorer's guide to the Deadfire. Sam, do you mean it? This is... wow! I can't thank you enough. It's a lot of ground, I mean water to cover, and some of these islands are in very dangerous waters. Don't worry, I planned it all out. We'll get your feet wet first. With a little experience under your belt, I'm sure you'll get a taste for it. Nothing will stop us. I mean, you. The idea is to explore all the islands that haven't been charted yet, or even named. That falls to you, amico. You can't tell me you've never wanted to name your own island. I thought we could start with the waters around the company outpost at Port Mage. There are 2 islands in the region, and nobody's taken much notice of them yet. Once you're back, I'll start filling in my map and adding your findings to the book. Oh, this will be wonderful.
Yeah?
Welcome back, welcome back. It is a pleasure to see you once again. How might I assist you? Certainly, certainly. It would be my pleasure. Of course, it's mostly books and knickknacks.
Not a problem.
What have you been up to, Aloth, since we left Twin Elms?
Oh, quite a lot. I've been around the Eastern Reach, traveled to Old Valia.
That right? Well, who took you there?
I'm perfectly capable of traveling on my own, you know.
Of course I know that. Just never seen it is all.
Yeah? I shall.
The Queen is holding court today with the Valiant and Rawatayans.
If you are here about the taxes, tell the Queen... Oh, you are not the tax collector. What business brings you to my mill? Ha! I need a large country estate and several handsome women to fan me with palm fronds. It is good for the heart to dream impossible dreams, yes? The Adra belongs to the Valiant Trading Company, amico. Unless you plan to open a bathhouse to rival the one in Periki's Overlook, we will take no orders from you. I cannot. Ha! It is good for the heart to dream in. What business brings you to... Okay? You go around asking just anyone in Queensbirth personal questions, maybe you end up dead in a ditch. Have caution, eh? Lucky for you, I am a woman of honor. I direct luminous milling for the Valiant Trading Company. It's a nice job, eh? And you want to know more? Buy me a drink first, per guano. We mill luminous, of course. Take big chunks, break into smaller chunks, crush into dust-sized chunks. Per complancanet, it is really not so complicated. Good day.
I'll see it done. I've noticed you seem to be frequently at odds with others in your order.
Some of my brethren don't understand why I gotta do what I do. But I'm not beholden to them.
I can certainly...
Shh. Voices down, my cullies.
I don't have a voice for shanties these days. Too much salt in the air.
Not even my Vithrak darling.
A tiny minute of falsetto.
Do you enjoy a coin, my friend? Can you lift a sword?
Hail and welcome to the Wild Mare, friend. Now, what can I do for you? You see anything you like, you let me know. Now, what can I do? You're in luck, friend. The wild mare employs a number of courtesans skilled in satisfying a wide range of tastes and interests. You'll find them upstairs. They handle their own coin, too, so no need. You're in luck, friend. You'll find them upstairs. Be seeing you.
My one solace from the tedious bureaucracy.
I knew our paths would cross eventually. Not yet, but I know that we will be fast friends. Tell me, you are the one who sails that fine ship, Huck? Terror, I am Aboko, and I am positioned to offer... I have opportunities for... 1,000 times I practiced my speech. Mera, never did it go this poorly. I am supposed to be in the business of giving bounties, but I know no one who hunts them. No one will unfurl their sail for my humble payments. But I must start from the bottom and work my way to the top, Huck. You will take the job? Agrasima. Something special for my first hunter, then. I will start you on Maria, the mad animancer. She tortures her victims with unspeakable... My contact saw her leaving Port Maje and heading west of Maje Island. My first bounty to pay off. An exciting day for us both. Maybe it's not much, but as I make more deals, more... I finally managed to land the rights to a bounty of value. You may not like it. The local tribes call him Purakeo, after a sea dragon of legend. Even so, they have no love for this water thief.
You say I cannot down the rest? Watch me, amico. Madico, it is no wonder I thirst. Ado, why do you stare? Agrasima, even in the oasis I am parched. If you grant wishes, there is a vacancy on my ship. Sientere, frero. Next time around the wheel, perhaps. The fun ran dry with the coin. When the dancers see more than an empty purse, I will be a content Radona.
Where in the blazes is that old man? Have you seen an old elf hanging around here lately? Dresses funny, probably drunker than an eel in a barrel of mead. That old goose punter owes me a fair bit of coin. 5,000 coppers, if you'd believe it. And if you give me my money back, I'll give you a 20% share as thanks. Fine, Andra's great sagging tits, fine. You can have 40% and rights to whatever baubles Oswald has on him. How about this? I give you 60% and we never discuss this again. Haggling for the fun of it not keeping you busy enough? The man I'm looking for, Oswald, was especially fond of one of the courtesans upstairs, Analis. Maybe you can get more out of her than I can. She refuses to speak to me, the snippy little cur. She wasn't receptive to my particular charms. Let's see you do better. Maybe you can get more out of her than I can. She refuses to speak to me, the snippy little... What do you want to know? I was hoping you wouldn't ask me that. But hey, what the hell? I'm one of the countless minor nobles that litter the Deerwooden countryside. You know Admeth Hadret, hero of the War of Defiance? He's my great whatever. When people find out, they start doing weird shit. Calling me lady, opening doors for me, buying me drinks. Really, the title is a mockery. It means nothing to me. The man's a family friend. Has been for... must be 4 generations now. The perk of being an elf, eh? It's my fault, really. I should have known. Man's a wizard. You understand, and a tinkerer. He convinced himself and me he could, with enough luminous adra, create a device that would add years to one's life. Must have been a crock of shit, because one day he up and ran without a word of explanation or apology. I thought I knew him better than that. And? Where is he? Did you get my money? That twisty old pig licker. I should have known. Gods, but I'm dead tired of this wretched archipelago. So, if you don't mind, I'll be taking my leave. May Wild's Legion of Creepy Eyes watch your back and all that.
See something you like? Aloth! This is the last place I expected to see you. Have your interests changed so much since our time at Bragan Hill?
No, I still enjoy tile puzzles and deflecting personal questions. Anyway, what are you doing here?
I could ask the same of you. I make my own hours, meet fascinating people, and the coin's nothing to sneer at. Better than stuffy old books and unflattering robes.
This is Ymir, an old friend from my academy days.
A pleasure to meet you. It's good to see you again, Aloth. Anyway, I should get back to it.
It was lovely seeing you. Perhaps lovely is too strong a word. I meant pleasant. Perfectly agreeable. I can see where I may have confused the poor fellow in our academy days.
Did you enjoy the show? There's more to see, if you're interested. I suppose. I was raised in the Adir Empire. When I was young, I studied to be an arcane knight. After an incident at my school, I left the continent and wandered until I found myself in Neketaka. As you can see, I stayed. A handful of my fellow students got up to a bit of mischief that ended with several people dead. Did you enjoy the show? There's more to see, if you're in, I suppose. I was raised in the Adir Empire. Same as any of the courtesans here, I imagine. I showed an aptitude. I trained with a master, and when I was ready, I began accepting clients of my own. There is more to every story. But the rest of it belongs to me, and I don't care to share it. I suppose I was raised in the Adir Empire. When I was young, I studied to be an arcane knight. Aha. Then you know how terribly boring it is. Why else would we both be? Did you enjoy the show? There's more to see. Ah, the money-minded type. I've always found fiscal responsibility very attractive. Till later, then.
Come, lay your head on my breast. I will read to you the work of my favorite poet, Skilber. I'm sure I don't know who you're talking about. Now please leave. If I knew a man named Oswald, and if that man was in danger, I would still decline to be involved. Now, is there something else I can do for you? Oh, her. Yes, she is persistent, isn't she? She barged in and began asking me all sorts of inappropriate questions about my customers. She grew incensed when I asked her to leave. She's no longer welcome in my room. I do hope she's not a friend of yours. Her manners are atrocious. 100 copper pans, a reasonable fee to experience the sublime words of Adir's greatest poets, don't you think? Come, lay your head on my breast. I will read to you the work of my favorite poet. It's futile to attempt to summarize the whole of a person in simple words. How to capture their dreams, the desires of another, their feel and taste. But I appreciate your curiosity nonetheless. I am an actor. Trained from childhood. Difficult for you to believe, I'm sure. My troupe were my family, and we traveled the whole of the Adir Empire, performing the classic literatures to cheering audiences. The work was good when the crowds were grateful, and their pockets swelled with coin. I found a more dependable application of my talents here, to touch the hearts of others with my voice. I could not give that up. Have you come to hear some verse? I'm sure I don't know who you're talking about. Now please leave. Absolutely not. My clients depend on my discretion. I will not betray their trust simply because you ask me to. I'm sure I don't know who you're talking about. Now, Oswald has visited oft of late. He's a sentimental old man, and he longs for the words of our homeland, Adir. He's grown paranoid recently, however, always muttering about the shadows following him and other such nonsense. He came to me in a panic a few days ago and shoved his journal into my hands. He told me he'd be back for it, but I've not seen hide nor hair of him since. I wonder, perhaps his journal would help you find him. Here, take this key. You'll find the journal in my armoire.
Not a problem.
Have you come to hear some verse? Not from something too dangerous, I hope. Please accept my thanks. He's a kind old man. I would have mourned to see something terrible happen to him. I have little to give you in thanks. Perhaps you'd be amenable to some establishment gossip. Constantin, the masseuse, longs to wander the world again. Every time he threatens to leave, Gintel begs him to stay, and every time he promises to remain for just a month more. I wonder what he hopes to find out there. Farewell.
I will give you an experience you won't soon. 300 copper. I know it's a bit more than most, but my service is like nothing you will find anywhere else in Neketaka. I must assume the question beneath your question is how a fire godlike came to find herself in a place such as this. Perseverance. Being as I am, I have been forced to find it for myself. Now I teach it to others. To live, but we cannot always be strong. I help those who have lost their strength to find it again.
Come to seek ablutions for your sins? Ha! Get it? Ablutions? Absolution? Ha! I crack myself up. Gets me every time. Massage? Bath? Whatever you need. Just ask. 250 copper. Soaps, oils, fresh linens, all included. Best massage in Neketaka. That's what they tell me anyway. Oh, no. These old poems. You know how it is. Wouldn't want to hurt myself. Or you, for that matter. Oh, you don't want to hear about that. I lived a boring life, so there wouldn't be much to the telling. Truth be told, my real passion is pottery. Trouble is, I got these big hands. Not meant for delicate work. Worked out in the end, of course. Now I specialize in relieving tension in the Maua and death godlike. I guess I can't hide my feelings as well as I thought I could. The stability's good and all, but I haven't seen anything that gets my blood pumping in ages. You know what I mean? Doing the same old thing day in, day out. It's enough to make a man leap from the nearest window. Where to? No kidding. I like to see something like that for myself. Do you think I could come with you? Just for hell! You don't have to tell me twice.
Watch your back.
Why not?
Now, you see anything you... Now, what can you see anything you like? Now, what can I do for you? You see anything you...
It's about...
Now, what... You see anything you... Now, what can I... You see anything you...
Watch your back.
Yeah? What? Why not?
A giant? One of the Rathun?
No, much bigger. Such is the rumor.
Sounds like sailor tales to me.
Hey. Need a hand? Leave it to me.
There's something I can do?
Whoa, whoa. Death to our enemies!
Never you man. I'll land the next one.
Kinda stuck over here.
Guess they don't like
Come
my
on.
figure.
You better run!
Mow it. Easy on.
Death to our enemies!
Feels like mud up to my armpits.
Better run! That's how it's done.
I'm having some trouble moving through this.
Death to our... Lava will be on sick.
This is futile.
Not a problem. You're mine!
Mow it. Easy on.
How may I help?
Death to our enemies!
indeed.
You're mine!
Lava beyond seek.
Better run!
How's this one go again?
This fight is...
Lavaru, be on sync.
You're mine!
Lavaru, be on sync. Lavaru, be on sync.
Pretend you didn't. It's nothing.
Death to our enemies!
Modo, Ixie, honor.
Whatever you need. What's that over there?
The snow was on the ground. A sailor boy stood on the quay.
How may I help?
What can I do you for?
I shall be discreet. Yeah? Ready when you are. I'm on it. You'd better run!
Of course.
Yeah?
You're mine! Should have run.
I hope nobody saw that.
Better try something else. won't lose.
Happens no good to me.
That's not very helpful.
There's a treat.
That's not very helpful.
Not even close.
Yeah. That's not very helpful.
And the light wanes.
This isn't going very well.
Breathe through leak now.
Can't afford the loss. Yeah. This is futile!
Happy to oblige.
Suits me, don't you think?
Happy to oblige. Yeah, I hear you.
Let's take a look.
And some that's bound for months. Heave away, Melandri, heave away. And some that's bound for Eternity to teach them whales to dance. Heave away, Melandri, boy.